Did you know that the median cost of a funeral in America is $7,360? The fees at the end of the bill increase if the body is kept longer by a funeral home. Unfortunately, there are situations when exceptional circumstances necessitate delaying the interment of the deceased. If you find yourself in this circumstance, you might be curious about how long funeral homes can keep a body before they are required by law to bury it. The issue differs from state to state, so the solution could be challenging. No matter what, we'll do everything we can to help you learn at this trying time. Before proceeding further, if you are new to this channel, then please subscribe to this and hit the bell icon. I am sure you will get some interesting videos in this channel. Now comes to the video.
Why the rush?
After someone passes away, their body will start to decay. Handling the leftovers is typically time sensitive as a result. However, planning a funeral does require some time. The days immediately following a death can be spent organizing the funeral, ascertaining the deceased's final wishes, and notifying loved ones. It could be challenging to bury the dead right away. There is less of a rush to host the funeral because to modern embalming and preservation techniques that allow families to take their leisure. However, there is still a strong emotional need to bury the deceased in order to start the difficult grieving process.
What are some reasons why someone might need to delay the burial?
If family members are late arriving for the funeral, this is one of the most common explanations. For instance, if a woman is pregnant and planning to leave the nation, she might not be permitted to fly if her due date is soon. However, more frequent causes, such as a paperwork mistake, can also happen. Or perhaps the funeral falls on a wedding or graduation day. In certain situations, it could be necessary to hold the body for a few weeks before the funeral service. The fact that the body is the subject of a criminal investigation is another factor. A body may be examined in certain situations for up to a week. If a person chooses to donate their body to science or their organs after passing away, funerals may also be postponed. You might be concerned about the extra expenses if you have to postpone a funeral. For a rough estimate, be sure to check the link in the description below.
What's the average time a funeral home holds a body?
Most bodies stay in a funeral home for 3 to 7 days between the moment of death and the funeral service. But given how many jobs must be finished in this time window, it's possible for the service to be delayed by extenuating circumstances.
What paperwork needs to be filled out?
You must complete a form for the pronouncement of death before a body can be taken out of the location where it is being held. When you're done, you must arrange for the body to be taken to a funeral home or the coroner's office. If the family is being buried at home, the family may be transported there. A death registration form must be completed by the funeral director if the body is taken to a funeral home. The director requests demographic data from the family as well as details on the cause of death's medical history for this form. This document is then submitted to the county for approval together with a burial permit, if the funeral involves a burial.
How long does an embalmed body last?
Some individuals believe that embalming entirely halts the body's deterioration. However, this is untrue. You shouldn't leave the embalmed body out for more than a week if you're planning an open casket funeral. If not, the embalmed body can be preserved for another 2 weeks.
How long does a refrigerated body last?
An alternative to embalming that preserves bodies longer is refrigeration. Morticians will preserve the body in a refrigerator that keeps it at 2 degrees Celsius rather than treating it with chemicals. But just like with embalming, it's crucial to keep in mind that this just delays, not stops, the breakdown process. A chilled body will remain viable for 3 to 4 weeks. Not to mention, other states, like North Dakota, forbid refrigeration.
Which states have special body holding laws?
How long a funeral home may keep a body in their care is not governed by any federal regulations. Nevertheless, most jurisdictions have some sort of statute requiring that a body be embalmed or chilled within 24 to 48 hours of the time of death. How quickly a body needs to be kept or held depends on certain state legislation. Sometimes, these restrictions only apply to people who have communicable diseases. The link below will take you to the complete list. That's all of today's videos. If you like this video, then please hit like and share. Also, don't forget to subscribe to this channel. See you in next video. Till then, bye bye.